Today if you saw my video from maybe by like a month ago or so, I did a cinema rig with my Blackmagic, and today I'm going to be doing like a beefier version of that rig. So yes, we are gonna go ahead and get started. So first things first, obviously the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K. Beautiful camera. And I have it in this cage. This is a small rig. Yep, small rig cage. This cage is for the 4K and the 6K. And I already have a couple accessories that were that I already had on here that I just didn't have to like taking off. This is the small rig SD card mount. So it just goes right in there, and we'll get to that when we get to that. And then I just have a couple of the small rig and newer NATO rails already in place here. So yeah, everything else comes already built into the cage. But first thing I'm gonna do, it's a small rig base plate, but then it has these holes where you can put your rods. So it's like a rod clamp. And then I have this newer base plate base on top. This plate literally just goes right into here, but I'm gonna put this on the camera. So these are the next pieces. I have tools that I can use, but one thing you will always have access to is a coin. So we're gonna take this, flip it upside down. We're gonna take this newer plate here, and then you could just use a quarter, screwdriver, or if you actually have a tool, you can use the tool to tighten it up. But chances are you're always gonna have some sort of a coin on you. Make it easier for yourself. And then I'm gonna take this and just slide it in place. Hit that little button there. Take this little piece right here, tighten that. You might have to do some finagling. So your base is set. Last video, you saw me use these smaller rails. I think these are 9-inch rails. Today, because we're going big, I'm gonna use these 12-inch rails. I'm gonna slide this in. Same amount of space in the front and the back for now, and we could adjust it later. So then just tighten that up. So at this point, you should have something that looks like this. Pretty simple. This is a V-mount battery plate. I guess the brand is called Coca-Cola. I don't know, it looks like this. And this one's cool. It has a bunch of different points of power. Over here, you have a 15 volt, 12 volt, 8 volt, 5 volt. So make sure you know what you're plugging into these, because you don't want to fry your devices out by plugging something into a power source that has way more power than it needs, because that can happen. With these little holes right here, is going to slide right on the back. It takes a little bit of precision. It looks a lot easier than it actually is, and it can get frustrating if you don't have patience. I guess the more you do it, the faster you'll get. There we go. So using a V-mount battery will give you hours and hours and hours of power. You should be able to get a full day of filming with one of these. And like I showed you in my last video, it's V-mount because the mount is a V. So that just slides right on the back of this plate. Here's what we got. Super cute. Does anyone else call their camera gear cute as much as I do? It's cute. I mean, I don't know what else to call it. Okay, let's do top handle. Same top handle from before, small rig. You can attach a lot of things to this. Right on top here. Okay, so now we have a handle on top. Small rig, shotgun mic, it's really cute, holder. Okay, so I'm putting this right directly onto one of the mounting ports right on the cage. So mentioned these before, these are called Lux Pro. These are microphones that I bought for my drums, and until I buy an actual condenser mic or another one dedicated just for this is what I use, and so far it's been working just fine. So until I'm ready to upgrade, using what I got. So that's gonna go right there. This is gonna end up going here. Put that on there later. This monitor mount, small rig, articulating. It's really cool. I just slide this right in the front. 5-inch Lilliput field monitor. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so if you saw my other video titled, I think it was titled, I'm going to Kenya to shoot with Khalees. I was building this rig, but a smaller version of it. I could not find my matte box. Guys, I have found my matte box and it is intact. Again, another small rig product because small rig is the GOAT. This is the matte box mini. Gives you that professional edge. But this is my 18-135. The small rig matte box mini came with a bunch of step up rings, right? But the one that was supposed to work with this lens would not fit on the lens. I don't know why. The number matched. It was supposed to fit, did not fit. So I had to buy one online, and this one is by Tilta. This is the 67mm step up ring, 67 to 95, I believe. Yep. So what we do is we just screw this right onto the lens. So this is a ND filter, variable ND filter. ND stands for neutral density, and in layman's terms, this is basically providing sunglasses for your lens. I'm gonna screw this to the front of my step up ring. It's a little, I have nails again, so it's a lot of this stuff is a little harder to manage with nails. So now we're gonna take the small rig matte box mini, and you literally just place it on top and screw it down. So the cool thing about this matte box, you can buy filters that you can slide right into place here. I just don't have any. Today, I'm just gonna use an MPF battery. Put it on the back of here. Has its own power, so that's one less thing I'll have to worry about as far as cable routing, and one less thing that's pulling power from my V-mount battery. This is a Samsung T7 2TB hard drive, super sleek. It's very fashionable, very fashion forward. I have a few of these, they're amazing. They're actually really cute, like all my other gear, duh. Yeah, and that just slides right into place there. This is a follow focus, also by Small Rig. I'm not gonna use these two pieces because I have the rail here. I can use that. I don't have to mount this bar. It also comes with this like gear, what is this called? It's like a gear strap or a gear loop, gear hoop. I'm not exactly sure the exact name of it. I'm not gonna use this today. Pretend that it's there today. And I'm just actually gonna use the little gear grooves that's built into my lens that I'm using. You attach it, manual follow focus, and you can focus your lens without even touching your lens. This little piece here does it all. So we're gonna install this right onto our rails here. I'm gonna put that there. So it may take a little finagling, but I'm gonna put that in place there. You just want to make sure the grooves are connected. That little blue piece of tape right there, when I turn, it's not a perfect match because those grooves are so small. In real life practical use, I would have either the gear ring that it came with or like a nicer one. Yeah, as you can see, it's moving when I turn the knob. And then I'm gonna start putting the cables on, and then this last handle. And then this guy is ready to go. This guy is gonna be primed and primed and ready for usage, ready for filming. This is a Condor Blue XLR to XLR Mini. You literally just stick it in there. Power. This powers the camera. Condor Blue D-tap to 2-pin HDMI. This is just a plain, simple HDMI, not Condor Blue. And final cable is USB-C to USB-C. Like I said before, the SD card mount on here is terrible. There's literally no locking mechanism built in that will keep your cable in place. It will slide out extremely easy. So like most of this stuff, this piece is an absolute must. Cable lock. This one is supposed to be for the USB-C and the HDMI cable. I just use the bigger part to hold my USB-C cable into place. So this takes a little bit of finessing to get it in perfectly, and I will need a tool for this. Now that all of our cables have been placed in, you see that? We can route them to where they need to go. So I'm gonna take my newer side handle and put it right here. Tighten it in, find the height that works for you. HDMI, so that's there. Next, I'm gonna take this USB-C mount cable, also take it under the handle, around the front, and then goes right in here, like so. And then you tighten this up. The XLR cable, we're almost done. Swing it around here, and then close it. I'm just gonna go right there. And then the very last piece of the puzzle is the actual power to the camera. And it's gonna go right into the battery. But that's it. Are you ready for this? But look how professional this looks. It's big. Like, look, I mean, I'm not a big human being, but this thing is like half my upper body. It's humongous. It's bigger than a baby. Look, it's massive, and it's just as heavy as it looks. Yes, but it looks so cool. That looks cool. Let's weigh it. I grabbed my luggage scale and we're gonna weigh it. Let's see how much this thing weighs. 0. Okay. 11 pounds, 26 ounces. That's heavy to be walking around for hours. Not even hours. That's heavy to just be walking around for a few minutes with, like this. 11 pounds. So my beefed up cinema rig is 11 pounds. So I don't think it's healthy to ever walk around filming with just this in your hands. Too much of a liability. So if you are, make sure you have like a fly cam, some sort of a vest or harness or something that can give you a little bit of ease and help support the weight. But that's all I have today, guys. My rig, my cinema, beefed up cinema rig. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And I will see you in the next video. What should my next video be? Comment if you have any suggestions, and if it's in my wheelhouse, I'll oblige. But I will see you in the next video. Bye.